listening to the What Happens When podcast.
What happens when two guys sit in front of a laptop talking about God knows what?
And here is your host, Gene Van Horn.
Meow. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the world's second most dangerous podcast. We are back finally after a long hiatus. Hi haters, we're back from hiatus. It's been a while. With me tonight, my main man, the Mac Daddy, the one and only, Just Mike.
Hey, meow.
Meow. What if I wear these? I'm gonna wear these. Um,
Oh,
Shout out to Just Mike, aka Just Miguel, for making it back. First pod of 2020. Young Vector in the house already. What's up, Vector? How are you, buddy? 2024. This is the first pod of 2024. If you are new to the pod, this is a show of a bunch of friends. We kind of have topics. We say what we like. We're basically family. We are family, and we talk about whatever we want to talk about. Give him the PSA, just Miguel.
yeah, when we say we want to on this podcast, if you don't like it, fuck you.
You already know, ladies and gentlemen. We do what we want. We say what we want. We don't give a damn.
No, we don't give a fuck.
So welcome. If you are new here, I don't know what you're doing here or who didn't like you enough to send you to this podcast. But to all those non-listeners out there, hey, Vector gives you you too, ladies and gentlemen. Um, It's the first pod of 2024, man. How are you feeling?
Well, I'll just be making it, making it little by little, man. You know, just living the dream. Just finished doing my taxes today, so feeling pretty good about that. Got a little bread headed my way, you know.
No way. You did the taxes, huh?
Yeah, man. Had to knock them shits out. Hop on TurboTax and punish them motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying?
Well, they don't even though you did it, right? Like they don't like it's not gonna be like sent till like after like they don't accept it till after February 1st, right?
No, they accepted it right now.
Holy smokes. Holy
My shit's
cannolis.
Yeah, once I was waiting to get the message for when they start accepting. That's when I intended to make it happen. And so once they're like, we're accepting it, or whatever, you know, whoever, IRS is accepting. I'm like, all right,
Was you about to
cool.
call them the FCC?
I was going to call them the FBI, I think.
The FBI. The FBI who now does your taxes,
Yeah, that would be fucked up.
right? That's
You don't,
hilarious.
you don't want to have the FBI doing anything.
Or maybe you do.
What?
We
Like
don't
I
know.
don't.
We don't know what you're into.
I mean, yes, you know what? You know what? You got yourself a point.
Yeah. They
How's
could.
how's life treating you over there?
Hey man, life is treating me. That's how it's doing. It's been a lot of change in the past year for me.
Yeah, yeah. New
Yeah.
gig or what's the
Haven't gotten a new gig yet. So there's
okay.
that.
Then the question is what the fuck have we been doing with all of our time?
I've been hitting back the Uber gang, vlog gang, Uber gang.
Okay,
Just to kind of bring some money in here and
yeah,
there. But I got a couple of things that I'm working on that I just kind of don't want to talk about on the
that's
pod
fair.
just yet.
That's
But
fair.
just moving into business for myself. Pretty much is what I'll say.
That's what's up. What about what's the deal with the last gig? Are you gonna do anything about that?
Yeah, also don't really want to talk about that on air, but I could talk to you about it off air. But yeah, definitely already in contact with some people about
Okay.
that
That was,
situation.
I was under the assumption that that was probably the case.
Hmm.
That's pretty much all the information I needed.
Yes, sir.
Was that
Uh,
you got a fake green screen behind you?
no, that's actually a real green screen. And what I did was for my video game broadcast, I have a green screen behind me.
Yeah.
So
Porn
if you
47?
if you turn the pod on, you'll see like it's all black behind me.
Why you
But
gotta be all black? You fucking racist.
because that's the best part.
Oh, that's true.
But
Yeah.
if you notice, even the green on my chair normally has like green stripes. I turn that
Mm,
way. You can see they're extra black on the pod. That's my
ex-
that,
extra black, not just regular black. We
yeah,
talking.
super black.
I got that my shit extra black.
So yeah, I have it so that it broadcasts the gameplay behind me.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So y'all motherfuckers be looking at your fucking face? Trash.
Nobody wants to see my face.
Yeah, you want to see gameplay.
Yeah, my wife and kids don't even want to see my face.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Yeah.
I
What's up?
went.
What's up, Lieutenant Killjoy in the building?
Who the fuck?
Killjoy's in the building, Lieutenant Killjoy.
Fuck Killjoy, man.
Well, there you go.
The fuck out of here.
Get your ass out of here, Killjoy.
Get the fuck out of here. Yeah, fucking right. Um, but yeah, everything's been pretty cool, man. Apparently somebody sent me a message on Twitch. I have no idea who this person is. They're like, holla, and I'm like, what? Who the fuck are you to tell me to holla?
Right.
Maybe they meant hola, but it's two L's. I don't know. I'm gonna go with holla, and it's got an exclamation point.
What's the name on there?
Sandra Von.
Von Winklebaum.
Yeah, I don't know who the fuck this person is.
That's hilarious.
No idea. But hey, we're here. So, but anyways, just real quick to get into sports. The 49ers have returned back to the Super Bowl,
Thank you.
and
I,
the
kn-
world is in a better place.
I know you do own a minor stake in the 49ers.
Fucking right. So the
Uh,
squad is back, and we pretty fucking pumped about it, man.
yeah,
I was at work. I was at work watching the game.
working.
I had, motherfuckers trying to get me to do my job while the game is on. I'm like, are y'all out your fucking mind?
Right. What do I look like working while I'm
You know
at
what I'm
work and the game is on?
like, man, everything comes secondary to this game. Y'all can shut the fuck up back there.
Yes, sir.
All you motherfuckers back there in the peanut
Killjoy
gallery.
said, "Fuck you too, Mikey."
So whoever's got something back there in the peanut gallery can not get some fucking drinks tonight is what can happen. You keep fucking around talking shit about these Niners.
Right. Super watered down drinks.
You feel me? Watch how you watch your margarita have rum in it or something. The fuck?
So we're in episode 156, man.
Holy smokes, man. We've been doing this shit for a long time.
Yeah, it's actually like 6 or 7 years, 8 years. How long is it?
We started in 2016, so 8 years. This is year 8.
But live, I think it's year 7, right? Like we started doing
Now,
some
but we didn't do it for that long. We started going live pretty early.
but I think we filmed a couple like it was like September, December time or whatever,
Yeah,
and then we started the live pod probably sometime in there. But yes, it's 8 years, dude.
it's a long fucking time, guys.
It is a long time of just, two guys talking about some nonsense. But back to the Niner gang. So, what the hell is that? Hello, sorry to bother you. I want to offer you a promotion. First time chatter. Why don't you take yourself straight to hell?
Yeah, hold on a second. Um,
How do I do this?
do I have moderator duties? I don't know.
I don't know, but what the hell is this?
Just some cocksucker trying to do whatever.
Trying to spam our people.
Hey, sorry guys, I'd like to have a dick in the ass. Well, guess what? We're not gonna give you a dick in the ass. What we're going to do, you just click the name there and hit ban.
Thank you.
And then he gets to beat it.
What is stupid bots?
Tranquil Revuix. Seems like that motherfucker's related to this
Terror person?
Vongs. Holla! Maybe she's gonna say to me, hello, sorry for bothering you. I want to offer you promotions for your channel. Viewers, followers, views, chatbots, etc. The price is lower than any competitor and the quality is guaranteed to be the best. Flexible and convenient order management panel, chat panel. Everything is in your hands.
Yeah, they just got banned. Nobody wants them around. Yeah. Yeah, definitely a gay bot, GHEY, of course.
Yay.
So, um, here's a funny story. Let me tell you a funny story about the Super Bowl.
Okay.
So a couple weeks ago, I'm totally bought in, by the way, to the fact that the NFL is predetermined, much like the WWE. I think all
Right.
sports are predetermined. like WWE.
Okay. All right.
There's just way too much convenient. Tom Brady is switching teams. It's part of the last time that he's going to have a major contract and he's going to the team. He's going to be the savior. All of a sudden, Tampa Bay Buccaneers win the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
When God knows that they suck donkey balls.
Yeah.
Um, always. Peyton Manning's in his last season. All of a sudden, he wins a Super Bowl. So I've been uh, very much on the side that it's all fixed, right?
Yeah.
Um, so I've kind of heard like a couple weeks back that the Super Bowl was going to be featuring the Chiefs versus the 49ers.
Hmm.
So I gave G5J a call and I said, "Hey man, I will see you in the Super Bowl."
Yeah.
Um, and he was like, "What are you talking about?" And I was like, "Bro, I heard the Niners are going to be playing the Chiefs." He was like, "What are you talking about? Like, there's still so much football left." And I'm like, "Don't trip. It'll be the Niners versus the Chiefs, and the Niners are going to win because that is what the script is being called for."
Mm.
And he didn't believe me. Donnie 50 was like, "I don't know, man. Baltimore, they're gonna, they got a chance to really. If anybody got a chance to beat the Chiefs, it's definitely Baltimore. And if anybody got a chance to beat the Niners, it's just the Detroit Lions." I
Yeah.
said, "I mean, I'm sure in a game that's not predetermined or whatever you
Yeah.
want,
Yeah.
whatever you want to say. But yeah, this game that is predetermined, we will be seeing the San Francisco 49ers versus the Kansas City Chiefs, and we will be having the Niners win."
It's pretty good. I'm good with it. I don't give a fuck if it's fixed or not. I just want my Niners to get that dub.
Yeah,
Fixed in, ladies and germs.
I sent out the wrong. I did. I sent out the wrong link to a bunch of people for my podcast. I sent them the Zoom link and not the actual
Everybody trying to join?
and not the actual
Fucking big channel today.
right. Here I go with some dumb shit. Um yeah, man. But yeah, so I've been right and I'm pretty happy about it. And hopefully the Niners get the victory, just like I was told a while back. So I will be putting some quiche, needless to say, on the San
Yeah.
Francisco 49ers winning that.
Yeah. I'm excited. I'm excited that we're there. I'm excited, whatever it is. Like I said, I don't give a fuck
Yeah.
if this shit is rigged or whatever. I'm down with it.
Yeah.
Uh, Here for it.
Yeah, man.
I've been a big 49er fan for as long as you've known me and probably longer than that.
Yeah. Yeah, your whole life.
Yeah, dude.
It's something about the place that they come from, I'm sure really connects with you.
Yeah, yeah, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe. One thing's for sure. Uh, they're not the spelling that we use.
No. No, it's a way different spelling. Used to mean happy, now means
Uh,
uh
Take it in the butts.
yeah. Yeah, apparently. Apparently it
Or
means
give it in the butt.
that's true. Why did you automatically go to the taking part? What's the matter with you?
Because you know how it is, man. What they say, if you don't take it, you ain't gay.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go.
If you giving it out, and it's not gay, apparently.
That must be something that you learned in prison, sir. that sounds that sounds very prison-esque.
Maybe it could be. Who knows?
Yeah, that
Killjoy
sounds
is
that,
probably understanding all of this.
yeah, that definitely sounds yeah, definitely sounds very prison-esque.
Whatever happened to fucking Macadills, man? This little motherfucker that just disappeared off the planet, huh?
Yeah, so she got a gig
Okay,
working working at a restaurant and
okay.
she has not been around very often. As a matter of fact, she told me several times, "Yeah, I'm going to be by this week." And then she doesn't show by, but she'll show up on my web stream um like every now and then, my game stream. She'll pop in if I text her and shame her. But then she texted me the other day that she met somebody. And I was like,
Okay,
"Ooh, a guy, somebody." It was just her birthday the other day, which I saw you shout her out in the chat. That was pretty nice
for
of you.
sure. She's out there sucking dicks instead of coming to the podcast.
Right, that's what she did.
Mm.
So So she pulled the just Mike and started to disappear once she got a significant other.
Get the fuck out of here. I do all of my fucking
Oh, I
podcasts.
don't want to hear that bull crap. I've texted
All
you
right,
several times in the group chat, and I will pull up receipts
pull
where you're
up,
like,
pull
I
up.
can't go. I gotta go to such and such house.
Sometimes I be having to do shit.
Now I want to hear it, man. Not on the podcast day. You understand?
Yeah, sometimes I be having shit. Hey, hold on a second. Let me set the record straight for everybody that's not listening. You ain't had a job in fucking 2 months. We ain't done nothing in 2 fucking months. So I've been here.
Listen,
Like, like, all right, I guess another Tuesday, no podcast. All right, fuck it.
I need to be out making money. That's why, because I don't have money just coming in like regular. So I've been out whoring myself out to Uber.
Yeah, it says Uber.
And
Yeah,
I did take a whole week to drive to California,
that's true. But that's
which I
just a week. What about the other seven?
don't worry about the other seven. The other
Yeah,
seven, I tried to call you for a pod last week. It's too
lie.
late. I
Yeah,
need
who the fuck?
I
Hey,
need more time than that. Get out of
bro,
here.
look for the motherfuckers in the chat. I'm gonna put this on the chat because we got two people in there. Neither one of them's opinion do I value, but it's still a point. I might as well fucking say this. If a motherfucker tell you middle of the day, hey, we gonna do such and such tonight, whatever it is, I don't know, whatever it is that you do. If it was your boss over at your job, I don't want to say a job, say it's your homeboy, because we're talking about Vector here. We gonna go suck some dick in like 20 minutes. You probably go do it, but I ain't really like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, nah, I need more fucking warning.
What he's saying is he needs more advance warning to go ahead and fillet someone, but he will do it. He just needs more advance warning.
Yeah, I need like a week.
Yeah.
Prepare
So
my
I
mind.
so I gave him a week, and here's what I followed up with in the chat, which by the way has 6 hosts. He says, "Bruh," which has like 6 hosts, six people in it, and I was like, anybody else want to do the pod as well? Nope,
Crickets.
nobody said anything, and then I said, cool. Any topics? And nobody gave any topics. Now,
I
obviously,
didn't see any topics. Where you put that in there?
yeah, I
I ain't
put
see.
it. Anybody? Do you have any topics that you want to talk about? So the obvious choice is obviously the Super Bowl. Now, did you see the controversy with the Super Bowl logo and like how they've been
Yeah.
saying over the past years and
Everybody
everything
said
like
it's
that?
gonna be Baltimore and San Francisco.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah, I saw that. I thought that
yeah,
was nonsense.
yeah. I mean, so look, once, eh, it happens. Twice, that's a coincidence. That's now we're starting to build like a
Or
case.
pattern.
Yeah, if it would have happened this year, right? Uh,
Mm-hmm.
that's too many. That's too many for me. I'd have been like, yeah, something might be up with that. You know what I mean? Now you start to develop 3 times as a pattern, right? So
Yeah.
that's just way too many times.
If it would have been red and purple, that would have been sus. But that could still happen. Like it could have been Minnesota and Kansas City. That would have
Yeah,
been red and purple.
right,
You know.
right. Well, however it would
So
have went, that would have been weird. It just would have been strange.
yes. But I just don't feel like it's telling enough that you can look at the Super Bowl logo at the start of the season and go, all right,
Well,
Jacksonville and Tampa.
well, they actually did like an alternate. They had an alternate Super Bowl one this year, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it actually was like different blues. I think that people were thinking that it was either going to be Detroit or the Miami Dolphins, and then
Mm,
mid-season it changed. But
mm,
that was like the big conspiracy. I never really bought into that one too much. But the other one about it being scripted and people like finding the script leak,
yeah,
I definitely or just like so when I say scripted, I want you guys to understand. WWE is scripted, but it's scripted to the point where they know the winner.
yeah,
So some wrestlers choose to script out the entire match. They know where they're going from start to finish or whatever. What I think is it's more like they know who's going to be where, or they want to get someone to a certain point, just for betting numbers and viewership. Because let's be honest, a Baltimore versus Detroit Super Bowl is not going to be it's not going to be big money,
yeah. Nobody trying to see that.
right?
But
Baltimore, Baltimore
Versus
versus
Detroit versus Buffalo. Yeah, that would be bad.
that would have been terrible. Imagine if it was Detroit versus Buffalo,
Yeah, nobody wanted that.
right? Nobody's going to watch it. Nobody from those teams are going to go because they both can't afford it.
Yeah.
So you know what I mean? Like it's just I hear like the tickets are like $8,000.
Whew.
Yeah,
That's so fucking expensive.
I do that all the time to Killjoy, most definitely. He says Gene will be like, I'm loading up. 2 hours later, I'm getting on after I've been starting on the waiting screen for 2 hours watching TikTok. Yeah, most definitely, that definitely happens. Um,
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, the powers that be just can't leave those kind of things up to chance because you're gonna lose a boat ton of money on viewership.
Yeah. It doesn't make sense. Well, to me, like I don't know. I don't know that it's scripted. Football is such a hard game. Like it's so hard on the body.
Sure.
Having played for a number of years, um,
I
I
don't
can't.
think that the players are would be in on it. Maybe not
No,
all.
it would have to be the refs. But
And I think like GMs and those kind of guys and stuff like that, like they agree to throw games or move it on forward. Because remember, man, they share revenue.
yeah, I get that. But like the problem is I know people behind the scenes. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
yeah, but they don't need to be privy to that. So you don't know a GM of a company. You don't know an owner. You don't know
I
that
don't
kind
know
of
any
back
of them.
office people. Yeah,
That's
you know,
true.
like
But
well,
I've spoken.
you're talking about shit, right? Like obviously he does some stuff backstage.
Yeah, yeah.
Um,
He's not the only one that I've spoken to though,
yeah,
and it would be very difficult.
mm-mm.
It's super hard because everything it one you'd have to have at least a couple of players in on it and
Yeah,
all the rest,
yeah. Key players
all
that are
the rest.
making zillions of dollars.
Yeah, it'd be tough though. I think
It
that'd be
wouldn't be
tough.
tough. It wouldn't be tough to throw a game. I mean, shit, Pete Rose did it all the time. But look, so
No, Pete Rose didn't throw any games. That's not what he went
oh, no,
down
he
for. He went
betted on
down
him. He
for
bet
gambling.
on him, right? Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. But here's the thought. So, have you ever heard of a game called Werewolf?
No,
A more recent version would be called Among Us. Have you heard of that game?
I've heard of it.
Okay, so Werewolf is basically a card game, and everybody's dealt out these cards, and there's a bunch of villagers, and there's only two werewolf cards in the deck. So when they pass it out, there's more villagers than there are werewolves. So let's just say it's 10, and there's 8 villagers and 2 werewolves.
Right,
The object of the werewolves is to kill everybody that is a villager. The object of the villager is to identify the werewolves and effectively kick them out of the group or kill them, right?
right,
And they have to decide. So the only people that know who the werewolves are the werewolves.
right,
So at some point, there's a game master, and the game master says, "All right, everybody, close their eyes. It's nighttime. Everybody got to go to sleep. At nighttime, the werewolves decide to kill somebody, and then when that person dies, you wake up and let's just say just Mike got killed. All the villagers have to decide who was the person, or which one of the werewolves, or who was a werewolf that killed just Mike.
right.
80% of the time, the werewolves win.
Mm,
And the reason why the werewolves win is that the study that this game was based off of, uh, the basic point of that, in layman's terms, of that study was an informed minority usually always beats an uninformed majority. And
that's
I
fair.
and I say all of that to say you don't need a bunch of people and a bunch of moving parts to fake that situation. You don't even need all the refs.
You need all the refs.
You don't need all of them. You need the important ones that are the master ref or whatever that guy is.
The head ref, yeah.
You need that guy. But if you look at it, okay, so in the Baltimore game, let's just Baltimore versus Chiefs. So I've been really invested in this, by the way, because there's been a moratorium on the NFL in my household for a while, because this is
Mm,
the UFL household over here.
yeah.
Um,
It wasn't UFL, but it's UFL now.
it's
Like,
UFL now, but it was XFL. It's now UFL. It's a UFL household, but I've been really, really into this. So for the Baltimore game, they last week decided to add a new referee to the lineup of who's going to be there. Well, guess what? That referee, 75 to 80% of the time, calls more penalties on the home team than he does on the away team, which is traditionally not how referees work.
mm,
Referees usually 65% of the time give more penalties in favor of the home team. Well, this time in Baltimore, they gave it to in favor of the away team, which why would they do such a thing? Why would they need a referee that 80% of the time gives more penalty yards to or in favor of the away team?
I
Why
mean,
would they do
yeah,
such a
there's,
thing?
there's definitely could be some fix. But then when you watch that
When you
Baltimore game,
got Travis Kelsey dating Taylor Swift, you better make sure that Taylor Swift gets her ass to that Super Bowl because she
yeah,
didn't
I mean,
perform. She's not performing there at halftime.
yeah, but they didn't need. They did. I mean, Baltimore just were gonna lose that game regardless. If when you watched it, like stupid ass play after stupid ass play, they.
Here's another thought. Why would they, who haven't been calling stupid ass plays in the past couple of weeks, all of a sudden start calling stupid ass plays?
Well, yeah, I mean, a coordinator can really fuck up a game. Easy. Coordinator can fuck up a game. Head coach can fuck up a
It,
game.
it,
Like,
it reminds me of Marshawn Lynch not getting the ball on the half a inch yard line.
oh, that was crazy.
Like
And
why?
then an interception happens.
Why would you do such a thing? Why would you throw the ball when you have one of the greatest running backs of his time?
Yeah, that was insane.
I'm just telling you, those types of things. If you look at patterns and you look at statistics, and you're just like, oh, this obviously wasn't an accident. Now there are happy accidents. You can't control all fumbles.
Yeah, but
You
here's the
can't control
thing.
those things.
Here's okay. This is what I mean. When Kansas City started winning, they were not a fucking popular team. They just became that way over the last few years.
Hmm.
They were a bottom feeder for a long ass time.
Sure, as G5J will definitely tell you. Yes,
Yeah,
most definitely. But they are popular. They have a very popular quarterback.
yeah. Now,
They have a huge connection with the youth.
yeah,
Um,
but that's what I'm saying. So they needed to be. So they didn't just build them to become popular so that you can make money off of them. You see what I'm saying? Like
no, no,
when they
no. There's
won the
things
Super Bowl.
that just happen organically that they can capitalize on for sure. Like Travis Kelsey dating Taylor Swift. It could be a publicity stunt. It could be a they reach out to each other, or maybe they're generally interested in each other, and that just randomly happened. I believe in love, right? Maybe it just randomly happened. I don't believe that that's part of the conspiracy, but you
Yeah,
do take advantage of that. If you're noticing that, well, how are we going to get Taylor Swift at the Super Bowl because she's turned us down several times? Easy, her boyfriend
yeah, but
makes it.
I'm talking about like from a standpoint of okay, like we're gonna like if you're saying that the Super Bowl is predetermined, the first time Kansas City won their Super Bowl against the 49ers, you're like, okay, yeah, we're gonna have the Kansas City Chiefs beat the 49ers and then they're gonna become the NFL darlings. Like, I just don't see that as being because there would
It
have been no reason to
it's
do that.
just Mike. There is a reason to do that to
Why?
sell more newer merchandise. Also,
Yeah, but not to fucking Kansas City. Come on.
but it's not just Kansas. There's Chiefs fans everywhere, Mike.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. So the now, but it wasn't before. And
It's
the
just like
main
the Golden State Warriors, man. Nobody was a goddamn Warriors fan until they won. Then all of a sudden, everybody and their mom is a Warriors fan, and they've been loving
I
them
get that.
forever. It,
What
it's
I'm
just that
saying
it's
is
just that effect, just Mike. They just sell more memorabilia. It's just like this. Hulk Hogan loses to the Ultimate Warrior. Why? He was still in the prime of his life.
yeah,
You sell Ultimate Warrior toys now. Now he's the champ.
yeah. But the
That's
word's
still
crazy out of his fucking mind.
right. But sometimes it
Real.
backfires. Right? But then Stone Cold Steve Austin comes around and he takes the belt from Bret the Hitman Hart, and then he drops it later on to The Rock, and The Rock becomes the biggest thing in the world. Like it's just that's just the way that the game is played, brother. Which, by the
Yeah,
way,
but
speaking of the WWE, have you heard of the nonsense that's gone on with Vince McMahon?
no, please tell me. I saw that there was something with Vince McMahon. And he
Whoa!
handed over the leadership or whatever to
No, no,
somebody
no,
else.
no. He didn't hand over the leadership. They were gonna tar and feather this guy.
So he handed it over.
No, he was forced out.
I know what I'm saying, but he handed it over ultimately.
He didn't hand over shit. He
Okay, so
already
what happened?
he already sold the company.
Okay, so what happened?
All right. So let's see let me try to get the actual latest accusations or like the
Who did he sell
story
to?
straight. He sold to a company a while ago that owned the company that owns the UFC.
Okay,
All
that's
right.
interesting.
So that's a company that he sold to. They created a company called TKO. They
Okay,
own the UFC and they own WWE, majority stake in WWE. So here you go. Vince McMahon, who was a co-founder of the modern WWE in 1982, has resigned from his role at TKO as executive chairman on the TKO board of directors. He said in a statement to ESPN on Friday. He's 78-year old. He leads a publicly traded company that he founded because a lawsuit was filed about accusation of sexual misconduct. In the lawsuit, Janelle Grant, who worked in the WWE legal department and talent department, alleges that McMahon forced her into sexual relationship in order to obtain and keep her job passed around in order to obtain and keep her job, and he passed around pornographic pictures and videos of her to other men, including other employees. The
Mm.
lawsuit was filed in the U.S. District Court of Connecticut, where the WWF headquarters is, WWE headquarters is. It also names John Laurinaitis, the company's former head talent manager of relations, as one of the defendants. She alleges abuse. Ms. Grant alleges abuse and sexual exploitation beginning March 2020. Wow. So that's hella recent. It says in the
Yeah.
lawsuit included several text messages and screenshots, so she kept the receipts, son.
Boom.
Like Vector said, fuck you, Vince. Shout out to Vince, man. Shout out to Vince.
Boy, I know he wanna fucking settle that shit out of court.
Yeah, I just gave Vince a shout out. Shout out Vince McMahon.
Oh yeah. Fuck you, Vince McMahon.
Thank you. And
I didn't
so
hit it. I didn't.
she
Fuck you.
so she
What a
says,
what a what a fuck. If he really did that shit, bro, what a dummy.
dude, she's got the receipts. So it says, I stand by my prior statement that Miss Grant's lawsuit replete with lies, blah blah blah. However, out of respect for the WWE universe, he quits. Right? He wanted to inform, that Vince McMahon did a tender. She signed a non-disclosure agreement in 2022 in connections with agreements that McMahon would pay her $3 million
That's
uh,
it.
in the WWE start. I mean, that's a lot for a person who doesn't have it. And the Board of Investigations that same year had received anonymous tip about the improper relationship. In the lawsuit, Ms. Grant said that McMahon paid $1 million but stopped making payments thereafter. She's seeking she seeks to void the NDA along with receiving an unspecified amount of damage. 67-page lawsuit implicated former UFC heavyweight champion with whom the WWE was actively trying to sign a new contract. Mrs. Grant has to be Brock Lesnar, but I don't know. Allegedly, Ms. Grant hopes that the lawsuit will prevent other women from being victims in this situation. The organization is well aware of Mr. McMahon's history and deprived behavior. It's time that they take responsibility.
Yeah.
Dude, so it got crazy. Basically, it got weird. All about like he has dildos named after like superstars. He's like had her passed around to six other people that he's like allegedly had sex with her at a hotel with like a masseuse, and then he pooped in her hair. Didn't allow her to take a shower. He took a shower, came back, and finished having sex with her. It gets crazy, bro.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it gets nuts.
That's
What a psycho.
insane.
So if you know Vince McMahon and his son have have not been on the same page for a long time. Um
Shane?
yeah, Shane. So young Shane O'Mac allegedly has been uh like against all of this type of behavior, which is why he's left the company several times, and him and his father don't really talk outside of it.
Mm.
Um,
Bro, that's crazy.
it just gets nuts, bro.
Man, look. At the same time, she could have just left.
He was blackmailing her with the pictures and stuff like that.
So how did he get the pictures?
He took them. They're his. Okay, so there's even like one thing I was reading. He was in a group chat with six other people,
Hmm.
and her included, and he would like send screenshots of her like this is her. She's my bitch. She does whatever I want.
Hmm.
She'll come over and she'll come over and suck you off. Be there at 6. Type stuff like it's
That's
terrible. He is a
so
piece of garbage.
that's fucking so here's the thing. I was just actually having a conversation about this with my girlfriend, specifically about blackmail. I said nobody could ever blackmail me
Why?
because I'm not gonna ever do what you want me to do.
Yeah, me neither. I just let you do whatever you're gonna do.
Yeah, do it, man. Because the thing about being blackmailed is it's never over.
Yeah. No, no, no. It just keeps going and keeps going and going and going and going.
Yeah, because if they have whatever they have on you, they're gonna have it forever. So every time they want something from you,
Yep,
Here they come.
I agree.
So yeah, dude, it's
And I
crazy.
mean, if I did it, I'll own up to it anyways.
Yeah, yeah. I stand by the shit that I do, and I stand by the shit that I say. And hey, if you don't fuck with it, that's cool, man. Everybody that knows me know I keep it 100 and I keep it pushing. Fuck it.
Killjoy says you're gonna share pics of my dick to the internet. Okay, need some more? Like, who gives a f?
Yeah, for real. I mean,
Vector says
I don't give
agreed.
a fuck. Put me out there, man.
Yeah, I
I,
mean, whatever I did, it is what it is.
yeah, yeah,
You gotta own up to it, and dig it. I mean, she was being passed around like a slut. You allowed yourself to get in that situation. I apologize.
yeah.
I'm not trying
You
to
want to
victim
do some?
shame here, but
Oh, if you
you're
want
in,
to do some fucking, let's take that shit. You did some fucking. If fuck it.
bro. Like, here's the truth. Like, you're in legal. You know that that's illegal. You did it. Like, here's the first time he propositioned you, why you didn't go to a person
Yeah,
before all of this stuff continued. Like the
yeah,
first time.
yeah. It's crazy, man.
Like those are the things that bother me because then I get hit for like victim shaming and stuff like that. But like those are my thoughts, right? Like okay, the first time he got you over there and uncomfortable, so at some point you were okay with it, right?
Yeah,
At
should have been.
some point you liked it. At some point you were down with it, and then you weren't.
Yeah,
Now that's not a big deal, right?
yeah, shouldn't be.
You liked it for sure, but then you didn't like it anymore and you wanted to stop. So you tried to get some money out of it. He gave you a meal ticket. You were trying to get three. You signed the NDA, and now you came out. Like she was legal. This all seems very legal and calculated. Doesn't make anything that all the depraved crap that he did to her doesn't make her any different. But it does seem like it's also like a cash grab as well.
It does. But
Because
that's
she's like,
usually
it's time that everybody takes. No, the only reason why you want people to take responsibility for it is because he stopped paying you.
yeah. And now it's time for you to get the rest of your payday.
Yeah, yeah. That's what that seems like to me.
Yeah. It's to me in a similar way, but different, as Monica Lewinsky deciding to come on out with the shirt that she kept with a nut stand on
You gotta
it.
you look. You can't blame her for keeping it. It is a memorabilia piece. That is presidential nut,
It's so fucking weird though.
but it's presidential nut, bro.
Uh, it's so fucking weird, dude.
It says, "Shit, Ricky would lick a lollipop that come from a hooker's butthole." He's like, "What?" Ricky said, "Were you watching me?" He's like, "It's on camera, Bo." Fudge. What are you guys even talking about in the comments?
Shit, Ricky lick a lollipop that come from a hooker's butthole.
Yeah,
That's
that's
how
killed.
Tony
That's
sounds.
exactly how he talks. He's from Alabama. He like shit. Ricky, he'd lick a lollipop that came out of a hooker's butthole. Dadgummit.
Dadgummit.
Yeah, man, it's good to be back. I want to do like a revamp of the show. I definitely want to get like an in-person thing going in a studio or whatnot. It's going to be coming later, obviously, when money is better. Um, but that is what I want to do as part of my hopes and dreams is to get the show back in a place and get some more people involved. So it should be a good year for the show. Uh, we'll have some more merch coming. Shout out to all of you who bought the last merch. I
Yeah,
appreciate that.
limited edition.
Yeah, shout out to all of you guys who bought it.
I mean, the unlimited edition.
Right. It's very unlimited. You can go get some right now,
We have the
including.
unlimited edition clothing. Go get the merch. Buy it up.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You can get the Just Mike shirt. It's still up with the definition of GHEY gay.
Yeah,
Um,
and
that
and
that's
the
still up.
content matters.
Content matters or context matters,
Context, yeah,
which for sure Vector's definitely got his context matters sweater.
yeah. I need to get the sweater, dog. I only got the shirt. I'm bullshitting.
I got the shirt. I got the long sleeve as well.
Is it like a hoodie? Is there a hoodie?
There's a hoodie. Yeah, it should be in the link there. In the like we should have the shop connected to.
It is. I see the merch. I have to click on it. I'll check it later.
It should be on the merch button. Ricky.
On the merch. We got a Facebook podcast merch.
Oh no, Joven said he got a T-shirt. Okay, I thought you got a sweater. Um, but yeah, man. So we're looking to do that. We're never looking to take sponsors that are not okay with our content. But
Legit.
we are going to look. We if we get some sponsors, then I want to make sure that they know exactly what it is we do and how we talk and what we say and whatever we want to do. And if they want to give us some money for that, cool. But we're not going to change
Yeah.
our content,
Legit.
our show for anybody, which is what we don't do.
True. And I partly think that we are representing a piece of the country in the world that needs representing. And that is the people who are like, fuck everybody, dude. Have a good time and fucking be able to laugh at your own self. Stop taking yourself so goddamn seriously. Stop fucking looking for something to be pissed off about.
Yeah,
Because if you just want something to be pissed off about, stay here long enough. I'll piss you off.
for sure. It might piss you off and turn you on at the same time.
And yeah. And
He,
you know,
he calls that pissing you
knows
on.
who knows? Yeah, it's better to be pissed off than pissed on, ladies and gentlemen. Just remember that
Do
for yourself.
you ever think about that? Do,
Uh,
do you ever think about like who was the first person that like pissed on another person and why why did they like it? How did that person know?
that
Like
that was gonna be.
how is that something that you figure out that you like?
That's yeah. I don't know, dude. That's such a weird thought. Like, damn. You know what? Do that shit again. I kind of like that.
like 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 tasting it like that's delicious.
Mr. Miss, Miss like your boy Killjoy say, telling us a man show about being a man. Yeah, I don't know. That sounds like a bad idea.
bro, 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 for real. Like, you ever think about that? Like the first dude to like stick his wiener in
Any of
between
that shit.
somebody's feet.
That's so fucking weird, dude. What make a motherfucker decide that that's the jam? Like, I can understand how I can understand how a chick could get fucked in the ass on accident. What I can't understand is how she would have liked it that first time. Just given, it probably went in there hard and fast. I can't imagine
Yeah,
it felt great.
yeah. Like, ooh, Jesus.
Like, whoa,
Do it again.
ow!
Do it again. That felt
One
great.
more time, one more time.
Nah, that's probably so I understand where that comes. That's strictly comes from some homosexual dude trying to like fight the urge.
I don't think. Here's the thing. I don't think that homosexual men just like assholes in general.
No, no, what I'm saying is like a guy trying to fight the urge, like trying to live not his truth. You know what I mean?
Yes. So you're
Like
gonna
it,
pop a chick in the ass instead of popping a man? That wouldn't
yeah,
make
yeah, yeah, yeah. Like
sense. I think that the
he was
because
he talked her into just try this. It's here. We're gonna get this lube in here.
let me just get that. Oh yeah, that
Like the
ass.
first person to eat butt.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah, it's just like
That's weird.
it's like why did you do that? What
Yeah, dude.
made you do it?
Yeah.
What made you? That's a gross. That's so gross.
Yeah. Or a Cleveland steamer.
What is the Cleveland? I don't even know if I want to ask that. What is a Cleveland steamer?
Dog, a Cleveland steamer. When you drop a pile on a person's chest.
That's that old OBJ, right? The
Yeah, dude.
Hotel Becca. He
Weird.
says they're eating it out, and then the oval turns into a figure eight. That's gross, dude.
Ah, that's all bad, dude.
That is gross.
All
Now we
bad.
know what gets Killjoy off. Ugh.
He over there dropping infinity signs, huh?
There you go. It's just straight Infinity War in that man's house. Gross.
Bad. All
Yeah.
bad. Son. Don't
Let,
do it.
I say that for me and everybody else. Yeah.
Yeah. Yuck.
Dude.
Because number one, you putting fecal matter in the vagina.
Yeah.
There's a reason they tell them the girls and women to wipe
Front to
front
back.
not the other way. You
Yeah.
don't go back in the other hole.
No.
You don't do ATMs and you don't do ATVs. Feel like we got a little off the rails on this damn thing.
What's an ATV?
Ass to vagina, man. Straight back to the front.
What's a ask him out at ATM? I get it.
ATMs and ATVs, don't do it, man.
I want to know like who was the first person? Like those weird fetishes. Like, who's the first person that was like, tie me up and beat the hell out of me?
Dude, you gotta believe that it didn't happen in a sexual way the first time. They were getting beat for whatever reason, and they were getting turned on by it.
It's like, ooh, I like this.
Oof, oof.
Who was
But
the
but
first cat? Who
the
was
ones
the
that
first?
fuck the ones that fucked me up is the dudes that went and had their nuts stepped on,
Was just gonna go.
bro, and they fucking get hit with whips, shit, and have a motherfucker tie them up, stick a ball in their mouth, and be crawling around on the floor,
I was just gonna go there. I was just gonna go there. Who's the first
bro.
dude that was like, yo, put me in this gimp suit and flick my balls?
Bro, bro. That seemed like I don't know what a motherfucker wrong with a motherfucker. So it's bugged out. So I it was a girl I met on Snapchat. Like, man, maybe I actually didn't meet her on Snapchat originally. I met her. We went to go look at a car off offer up. I get out there, and she was whatever, decent looking. But at the time, I was in a relationship and cool. She had sent me a message like, "Oh, you, I don't always look like this." I'm like, "All right, cool, whatever. I got a chick. Bye." And then I ended up single, so I hit her back like a few years later.
Yeah.
And so she's like, "Here's my snap." So I go on Snap, bro. She sent me a couple pictures, and she starts telling me that she's a fucking dominatrix, dude.
Yeah.
I'm like, "That's what you do, like for a career?" She's like, "Yeah." So, but apparently, it's some sort of other weird shit, man. Where she just be doing like, because this was during COVID, like early COVID. She was like, "Yeah, I don't go to the house no more. I just be draining their bank accounts and shit like that, doing like cyber
She just
bullying,
called. She just calls them and yells at them.
bro. Cyber
Ah!
bullying, bro, and take their money and shit. Like,
These people gotta be white.
I have to assume
Uh,
because white people are down with the weirdest shit.
dude, look at Killjoy says, dude, I had a girl tell me to spit in her mouth one time. Did you do it?
Of course, he did it. Like, Killjoy probably fucking had a fat dip in his cheek and just.
He said no comment. He did it. He definitely did it. You sick son of a gun, you.
You sick bastard.
You're no Vince McMahon, but you're still sick.
He's like,
Oh,
okay,
Jesus.
I spit in your face too.
Oh, dude, that is. What is the weirdest thing you've been asked to do? So I'm gonna recuse myself from that because I haven't really been asked weird things. My wife's
And well, and you've only been with one person,
right.
so
So that's
to be
weird.
fair, nobody wants to snitch on their wife.
Yeah.
What is the weird? I don't think I've really been asked to do anything weird. Um, yeah, I've not been asked to do anything weird, like public sex. You know what I mean? That's the weird, the weirdest thing.
Public sex, like just out in the open or like in a car.
Nah, like yeah, like in an elevator and shit like that.
And you did it.
Yeah, why the fuck not? I was in my 20s. I'd do anything at that time. Felt like I was Superman. Felt like I was Superman. I could do whatever I wanted.
Okay, Killjoy, this is getting interesting. He says asked or like it just happened.
Yeah, asked, and then it happened. Yeah.
He said Ricky said I backed out from getting my ass ate.
Here's the thing. All right, so I've had a conversation about about having the ass ate. Yeah, I've had a conversation about it. But what I'm going to tell you is this, and for all of you dudes that do it, that's your business. Live your life. But what I have to say is there's no fucking way it doesn't look gay while it's happening to you. That's why I would never let it happen. Because there's no way that they can get to your asshole without you being in some gay ass position. So just know that.
Legs up
back,
like that.
yeah, dude. On your back with your knees tucked to your motherfucking chest, gay. You over there driving the like it's hot on their face? Gay. If she holds your legs, it's the gayest thing of all time.
Oh, dude.
You're like a
funny.
baby getting your diaper changed and shit.
That is so gross.
Yeah, dude. There's no it's gay. There's no way.
He put GAY, bro. He put that.
Yeah, it's true though. That is the gayest. That kind of gay. Which I don't have a problem with people gay if that's what you want to do about your asshole.
Whoa.
I'm just straight.
Look at this. Killjoy says, I had a chick uh,
Wow.
ask me to sneak through her window and grape her.
Yeah. All right, dude. I think that she was looking to get you locked up forever for grape,
Yeah, that is crazy. Tell her I don't like wine.
dude. Not at all.
Jesus,
I
it's
like seedless
crazy.
grapes, anyways.
Yeah,
Man,
that's.
that sounds like setup game. Probably had a camera in there and everything. You finna go to prison, buddy.
He said, of course I didn't do it. Sure, buddy. You're in Alabama.
Yeah.
We definitely know what happened.
It was probably your little sister. No, like
Oh, to your cousin for sure. She lives with her parents too. Yeah,
these goddamn
who are also her
Alabamas.
auntie and uncle.
Hey, it was getting ready to go down.
That's
Watch
crazy.
the fuck out there and motherfucking. She lives with her. Oh, dude, you sure that she was asking? She probably had you going to the wrong room, low key.
Right. Come through this window on the north part.
Yeah, dude, it was the aunt or the mom.
He said that ain't the craziest thing though. Really.
That's
That's pretty crazy. I
this
told you about the.
Alabama.
I told you one of the weirdest things happened to me to Uber was that one chick that got all naked in my car, and I had to call like the Uber police. Like, hey, you guys need to
What,
come check this lady out.
bro? Was she high or something?
No, so okay, so she was really, really, really drunk.
Oh, okay, same thing.
And she was like, I'm gonna go to sleep because we had like a 25, 30 minute ride
Hmm.
from where we were, and she was like, I'm gonna go to sleep. Just wake me up. Would you mind waking me up when we get there? Because I got to work in the morning. That's what she told me. I'm gonna try to
Mm,
sleep some of it off before I get there, but I got to work in the morning. So I'm like, yeah, cool, no worries. This is actually why I stopped driving at night. This incident right here.
mm,
Uh, so I'm like, yeah, cool, no problem. This was I was going from like deep South LA to Glendale,
mm.
uh, hills of Glendale, and I'm like, all right, I got you. I'll get you get home. So I turn around, and this is her real name. Her real name is Kimberly. So I turn around and I'm like, Kim, time to get up. And I'm like, oh my God. She
She
was
butt
like,
naked.
dude, she went to sleep. And you hear her rustling, but I just thought she settled in. I'm not looking back like, what the hell are you doing? She said she
Yeah.
was going to sleep, so I figured she just settling in. I'm gonna just drive her, home or whatever. No, she wasn't butt all the way naked. She
Yeah.
was topless because whatever top she had on required her not to wear a bra for some reason. So she had
Mm,
no top on, so boobies out,
yeah.
and like G-string little panties on or whatever. And she still had her shoes on for some strange reason.
That's weird.
Um, and that'd be the first thing that normally girls take off, so she
Yeah.
was drunk. But yeah, man, I pulled over. We were at her house, and I was like, "Hey, Kimberly, first I was like, "Hey, Kim, time to wake up." I was like, "Hey, wake up, Kimberly, we're here." So I turned
Yeah.
around, and I was like, "Kim, oh my God!" So I hopped out the car, left the car running, and I just walked over, and I was like, "Hey," I
Hey,
called. This was
please.
before,
I gave this girl a roofie.
dude,
Now she's acting weird. I
bro,
never meant to give you roofies, girl.
bro.
Uh,
I no, I was like, "Look, I need you to take a rape kit.
yes, please.
Like, please go, let's go." She's like, "I gotta work." I said, "Just call him and let him know you're sick."
Yeah.
So the cops came, they put me in handcuffs and everything.
Wow.
They came, they handcuffed me. I'm like, I called you guys. I was pretty pissed,
Yeah.
but I was trying to cooperate and I was trying to let them know, like, hey, I didn't touch her, and I had the dude from Uber stay on the phone with me all night,
Yeah.
until the cops showed up, and then you know, they suspended my account for like 2 days, till like whatever the cops send a report or whatever. Um, but yeah, no, I begged her. I said, look, I got a wife and kids. I don't need any kind of bullshit. And when she woke up, and actually saw herself because the female cop came and she was banging on the window and she was like, "Wake up, Kimberly," blah blah blah. She's like, "It's Glendale PD," blah blah blah. Um, she woke up and said, "Oh my God, not again."
She had been raped before?
No, she had passed out in an Uber like this before and just took all her clothes off.
Oh,
And
wow.
she explained to the cops like, "No, no, no, he didn't do it. I'm very sure he didn't do it. I sleep naked. Like this. I normally sleep like this every night. Like this." And I was like, "No way. Let's go to the thing. I need you to take a rape kit because I don't need you to come out 6 years from here talking about how you got raped on a
Yeah.
in a Uber." You know what I mean? Like I that is not what I need. And she reluctantly, said submitted to it, and her parents went with her. She was like 22, 23. Parents went
Yeah,
down there, whatever. Obviously, the father was looking at me all crazy.
yeah.
But this was like at 2 or 3 in the morning. I didn't get home till the next day till like 9.
Mm.
But
What'd you do? Go to the hospital and wait?
when the cops took me.
That's crazy.
Yeah, they're like, look, Mr. Van Horn, we're just gonna try to settle this out. I know you didn't do anything. We just need you to come down with us or whatever. And I said, all right. And then we just went down to
Man, I said, look,
we went down to
here's my
Glendale
phone
PD.
number, my address. I'm going home.
I didn't want to give off any vibes of guilt,
Yeah,
so I just like, yeah, I'll definitely come, like for sure. But I begged her and pleaded, and she went to take it. Obviously, came up negative, the rape kit, and she was cool. She went about her day, and I went about my day.
bro.
I
It
told
was
my I came
over.
home, told my wife, I said, I'm never driving at night again. I don't do that shit no more. The latest I stay out is like 10.
That's too late for me.
That's the latest I'll stay. That's like latest. Like if I'm like haven't made nowhere near my money yet, I'll
Yeah.
try to stay out till 10. But at some point too, I ain't gonna lie, I'll just be like, dude, if I ain't doing it yet, it ain't happening. I'm out. I'm
Hey,
going
Doc,
home.
it's time to get in the industry, man. Come over here and get you some bartending work.
I thought about that. So there's a thing I'll tell you that I want to do offline, and I may or may have not told you, but I don't think so because we haven't really spoken at length here
Yeah.
recently. But we'll definitely talk about it. To give me a call. Are you off tomorrow?
Yes.
Yeah, just give me a call tomorrow. We'll definitely talk about it, and I'll kind of let you know about one of the things that I'm looking to do because I got a couple business partners here looking to make some moves and earn some income. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, man, good show. He said,
For
shit, let me
sure.
know about I'm all business. Most definitely, KJ, I will let you know. We're gonna go ahead and do what it is that we do. You guys can do what you do, and remember,
Fuck out of there.
You've been listening to the What Happens When podcast. Tune in next time to find out God knows what.